Hello and welcome back to Hyper Tier Racing from 7 here at the Hungary ring for Tier 1. Joined by Coddy.
Wagwell.
Back with the OG duo.
This ought to be fun with the new car models. I expect carnage from the people who've not put the laps in to adjust. So, it'll be fun.
Definitely.
The cars in theory, they're a lot more stable, I would say. So it should be less DNFs, hopefully. Less safety cars every 5 laps.
Yeah, I definitely felt that. I only did like 2 laps, but I definitely felt that.
Yeah, the cars don't seem,
It's weird because
don't seem to be on the edge. I think the downforce has been levelled out a bit more. It's less loose at the rear.
yeah, there's no handling model update, but the handling feels very different.
No, yeah, because they've changed the front downforce, haven't they? The car's less pointy now.
Yeah.
So the cars will be a lot more stable, downforce a lot more equal across it. I don't think they've slowed the cars down enough yet, but it's the start and it's raining.
Definitely not. Oh,
and
yes.
it's Inters. No
Makes me
one.
love to see it.
Put money on no one here has driven these new cars. Oh, it's been really fun. Almost got a full
How
group.
many DNF?
It's Hungary, so not many. There's not many places you can hit the wall hard.
The turn 4 in the whip is not fun.
Height in place with his Wi-Fi coming out. Hopefully he's fixed it.
First car out on track.
In this situation here, what you do is you put about 6 laps of fuel in, you just set lap after lap after lap and try and drive the track up.
Yeah, but the Inters don't last that long. They're like softs.
Yeah, but they'll last long to do 6 laps. The track will get drier every lap as well, so you'll improve every lap almost.
Will it get drier though?
I don't know, I can't see the weather forecast. It doesn't look like it's raining that hard, so I imagine it will. But someone's spun it, Andrea. I'm lucky.
Literally on the exit of the pits.
To handle a model, I doubt to put enough practice in. Curbs are a lot less violent, I've heard from Matthew as well, which is a good sign. And
Everyone's just going over them.
we've got Portimao. Only
yeah.
if we knew it was coming in September, we probably could have squeezed it in the calendar, but here we are.
And then Imola next month as well.
Yeah, and then Jeddah.
Oh yeah.
Interested to see, and hopefully they don't do a Vietnam and actually put a grip on that track unlike Vietnam.
Titan Police, that's my number.
And the spinning pack. Oh,
Nope.
Titan's gone.
And wings off.
Looks like we're watching Packers lap. Right, walk us through it, Don.
Okay, so around the final corner, you want the best exit as possible. You get on the power early, but not so early that you overshoot the corner. And then just straight down to turn 1. You can take quite a late line here, even though it's a sharp corner. The track just kind of almost disappears away from you. You smash that apex on the right, and then drift out all the way to the left, and then get this small apex on the right here. It doesn't really count as a corner, but it almost is. Getting out wide, a little bit of locking up there. You can hear Bakafan's wheel here, but goes round, and he's widening that curve quite a bit, but he doesn't invalidate, which is always a good sign. And then up at the top of turn 4, you want to be very, so easy to lose it. Turn 5, that inside curve you cannot touch, otherwise you are guaranteed to spin. And now it's up to the chicane, which right the curves, but not the actual sausage bits of the curve, which Pakafan does. It gets very unstable. That's why you can't ride that. And now it's just this sector 2 section where you've got to find your rhythm, you've got to find your flow, so you can go through the corners with as much momentum as possible. Oh, Pakafan looks, he's going to invalidate. How is that valid? Okay. And then through into sector 3. Very scruffy here from Pakafan, but it's a first lap. You have to very early here as the track goes downhill and away from you. So your braking's increased more than you'd expect, and then it's the opposite for here as it's uphill. The exact same corner is just mirrored. And then the final corner again, out onto the start-finish straight, and it's a 128.4 for
Oh, Hamilton was
Same for Hamilton.
matched it. I thought he was smashing
thought
it,
he got-
but
yeah.
I thought he was smashing it, but fair enough. Tricky. Evan with a bad lap. Drew with a good lap. With a good lap.
Whoa!
I thought he'd have broke the front wing, but apparently not. So just been warming his tyres up the old-fashioned way. Here comes Sona, championship contender. He smashed that one. The track is improving every lap, so there's a sign. Sam, I believe, next across the line.
Yep.
Moving off of Ferrari after this race, I believe. Dennis on, but Dunn's on his way out from Ferrari anyway. EGR's next. Place. Not a great lap from some people. Expect a bit more. Matthews invalidated, not what you want to do.
Up to P4 for Hurricane.
Okay, that's
good.
a good lap.
Oh, Andrea's round.
Andre's just on the limit. That's what his problem is. Yeah, that's another thing to mention. The curbs on Mini S, you can run as wide as you want on there to the game doesn't invalidate you. Really, too many people will do it. It'd be impossible to punish. Who's next across the line? Jerkers, 5th. Armour King up to 3rd. Matthews hit the wall. Very lucky he's not killed the car there. No front wing on him now. If it starts to heavily rain now, Matthew might be in a bit of trouble.
Oh, it'll be interesting.
No cast. Sam up to 6th. Good lap.
Oh, that was a good lap. Yeah, it's hard to see if people are on laps or not.
Yeah, because everyone's just setting lap after lap after lap. That's the problem.
Solid's going a little bit faster. Purple sector 1.
Track's definitely drying up. Sun's gone round.
No, that's unfortunate.
I'm thinking about to finish this. Will it be an improvement again? It won't be, it's a 10th down. Solid setting purple in the middle sector. He's 4/10 up on his last lap. This kid's incredibly fast. Around the final corner, he keeps it as tight as he can. A little bit on the toe from Kieran. He smashed that lap again. Only 2. You got Kieran in front of him. You wouldn't want that. Titans pulling out.
Darryl going, yeah.
Bit
Well,
dangerous
Pepsi going
start.
6th.
That's a good lap from Pepsi.
Oh, the wall.
Only 3 attempts off one lap. I was round.
Oh!
Sam, I believe's gone round. Looks like it's very tricky out there. It looks
Oh, Titan Police with purple sector 1.
very wet. I think that might be glitched. And I'm pretty sure he spun.
Maybe. Oh. Yeah, probably then. Yeah, it's got 1 minute already. Yeah, that's glitched.
It might have
This
stopped.
looks like chaos.
I think it might have stopped raining riding on board with Kevin.
Yeah.
It looks like
I
that.
think it has. Well, it's very lightly, if anything.
Yeah. If you don't be one of those selfish people who doesn't help dry the track. Yeah, DRS enables
DRS.
it's drying up.
Oh,
Skis pinned
that's... Yeah, that's pain for Pepsi.
I think it would be time for Kevin improves by 2/10. So the track's, you can still improve on it. Still wet enough. Although they have got DRS now, so a few tenths will gain off that.
Doesn't DRS normally... No. That's the wrong way. I'm thinking of it as DRS, but that's the changeover in soft.
No, not in this game, it's not. Normally the change of I would assume it's when the spray stops. But some people disagree with that.
Oh, he said when this race stops. I was like, what?
That's true. Kevin's gone purple in sector 1, not sure if it's true or not. Out in the end of sector 2. Very deep though in the chicane, so we're losing a lot of time.
Not a great lap from Harvey. Got time to improve though.
All about the flow in sector 2. He's so good, he seems a bit tentative. Bit wide there, but he didn't punish it, so nothing you can do about that.
Down.
Into this final sector. It's a bit wide again, you don't want to see that, but it's very tricky, I imagine. Bit as tight as you can, throttle down as soon as you can, hit the line. It's some improvement.
Yeah, 6/10 down.
Yep. Everyone seems to not be improving, I think. A few more laps to dry the track out, boys, and still have a set.
Hacker fan's going backwards, he might be disqualified.
He's running though, so it should be fine.
No, it says he's in first. What? He must be reversing, surely.
And I think he's just letting it roll back at the moment. Yep, it's spinning it around now.
How did it roll back that far?
Because it's... I'm not sure how you've driven a car down, but if you've got momentum going backwards, the car will keep going backwards until you run out of momentum.
No, but who's like, never mind.
That's why it always slides.
Druid, 1.3 seconds up. Mental.
Oh, he's on the softs, that's why.
Ooh.
It's a bit early for the softs, I'd say. But...
Not if it's 1.3 up.
Well, no, because they're about to be about 10 seconds up when the track's fully dry. Every second that goes by, the softs probably gain about half a tenth on the inters. It's fast again, 2.9 up in the middle sector. If he has enough, maybe set another lap on this set on for the final laps. But he's going to take pole there, I don't think anyone can stop him.
Yeah.
3.6, 4.8 up on his fastest lap, 3.6 and over. Solid's got a set of softs on now. Matthew's yet to set a lap. Improves, as you can see, track evolution. Every lap that comes up, he'll move fastest. Except maybe Norton's, bless him. Norton's still out of the inters. He's improved on the inters, I think. Oh no, that's because it's his first lap on them. Solid is on a flyer, as you'd expect. Tracks are very dry now. I'm fastest.
Yeah, constant improvement.
Druid's,
Can we get into the 21
Druid's 4.7 seconds up on his fastest so far.
Ooh.
Incredible how quickly some of these people can adapt to basically new.
It's mental.
Harrison's pace has been very good.
we go.
2.8 up, Jesus. Please next, I think. Nope, never mind that.
Druid's not even going to match that anywhere near.
Haha.
Oh, that wasn't far. Yeah, 330.
1.7 off. Titans won it, he's kept out the wall though, I think. Yeah, starts.
Harrison's got some crazy pace.
He's on it. Where's Darryl? He's normally a specialist on 11th at the moment. Hopefully he doesn't let his Hungary specialists go to waste.
Oh wait, can't do that.
Known for being mediocre everywhere else in the top tier in Hungary.
He really is. He's mental at Hungary.
And sparring only far as well. Sure who's on that, to be honest. He's just 6 seconds up on his own time. I think it'd be close to pole yet though.
No one can go anywhere near so.
And Solid another second. Kid's rapid. That lap there was genuinely about 1.7 seconds quicker than Hurricane's lap. Set the lap, River. King and Matthew
Wow.
there.
Oh,
There
DJR
is-
on P4.
Real contend. 0.1 off. Someone's round, I believe it's Solid. Pushing the absolute limits of his car. It's quick now, he can get in the pits and get a new set on. That could lose him. If he doesn't put new set tyres on, could be in a bit of trouble.
Oh, Kieran P2. Oh, so close to Solid as well.
Perhaps rapidly drying up, and a good lap from Kieran is always shown. Know what the actual quality times are around here anymore, but I imagine there's a few seconds in it the drivers can achieve. I imagine more than a second. I think the track's almost as dry as possible, about putting grip on it now. Kevin through the S's now. Good rhythm, it's all about the flow through here. Pretty good. Will he use all the curb he can? No kips, he's well in bounds. He's 7th. Purple middle. All about his last sector now. What's he saying? He will start to come out for the last runs, as you'd expect.
It's a good lap. This is a very good lap.
And it's fast, it's by 6/10. I can't really say it's pole yet because there's still people on the Inters who haven't actual representative lap yet. Where are the Alfa Romeos? Not the Alfa Romeos, the Alpines. You're about to start his lap. Army King just started his lap. And now we're going to see what some people's actual pace is. I wonder if Solid's going to come back out or not. Surely he has to. Yep, he is on his way out, just to be close to the line though, he's going to have to push. He can't afford to back off and let anyone by, or he'll be in trouble. He won't make the line. Army King 2.8 up, not a purple first sector though.
Ooh, Titan Police out.
Right,
Round at turn 4.
Lost it at turn 4. Everyone's pushing as hard as they can. A bit of traffic in the way for Army King, keeps out the way though. Keeps it well in bounds. Purple middle sector. Kevin goes fastest again, finds another second on his last time. Here comes Army King, he's got enough time to set another lap after this. He feels like he has to. Crosses the line.
Lap, though, yeah.
Fastest, only a 10th ahead of Kevin though. Kevin with a good lap. There's Matthew. Matthew coming around an ultimate corner now. Ray is beating Army King. Matthew to the line.
Bad lap from Matthew.
All the B. That's only 10th.
Positive P4.
Positive P4, yeah.
Session over.
Matthew's got a lot of pressure now. His lap wasn't good enough. Not sure if he was held up or not. He might have been, but I mind him as well.
Well, Kevin Eilater's quali is over after he lets traffic by.
Army King on another flyer. Will it be an improvement? Druid up to 3rd. What a lap. Sam's retired the car. Army King fastest again. The first sector is 5/10 up on his last lap. Andrea's gone P1 as fastest. Jerk is P2.
Oh no, Dowling validated. 16.7 as well. It's not bad.
Oh, my guy. 1:16.1 for Army King to round off. What's Andrea? Andrea's a second up. Andrea fastest. Lost a bit of time on. Where is Matthew? Matthew coming on the final corner. What will it be?
He might be able to deny him.
He's second.
He can't.
Where's Solid? Solid doesn't improve either. Solid's had a shocker.
Is that Andrea? I think that's
Andrea on pole. Yep, Kevin.
Yeah, Andrea. Pole position at Hungary.
Arcade in P3. What a return to form that is.
That was an injury.
Solid choke that.
He really did. He had the pace.
Put himself under too much pressure to get laps at the end. Yeah, Darrell's also massive. You need to go earlier on these softs. Matthew and Armiki timed it right because they was able to set 2 laps after each other. So if they missed the first one, they had the second go. Some people didn't do that and that's lost them a lot of time. Pepsi making the mistake, put him out, that's a bad start. I think Sam's also down in P17, not great.
Yeah.
Oh, that was probably the best quality we've had this season, I'd say. Didn't know.
There's been some really good qualities this season so far, though.
I didn't know who was going to put it on pole then. Didn't have an idea. Take a picture of the results in case we need them. Harvey back on form, which is always good to see. Harvey, the defending champion. Wanted to see him do well. Jerker doing well as well. Very good. Expected a bit more out of Armiki at the end, and it's pissing it down.
Yes!
It's not just wet. There's puddles. I see puddles. You know what that means? That means wet tyres.
Oh yes. This is going to be a race and a half.
I think this might be utter carnage. It'd be lovely if someone sent us the weather forecast so we actually had an idea how this race might develop.
Hint.
Someone's readied up a little early.
Just a little.
That's one of this game, you can't see that, which is annoying. Makes it
very,
very difficult to punish.
Don't know why they got rid of that feature.
I imagine it was for F1 esports, I imagine.
Makes sense.
Oh, I see wet tyres. Andrea's this lap here, this formation lap, it's not about warming your tyres. It's about learning where and where you cannot go on the wet track.
I reckon Andrea will just full send it around the entire track.
You don't want to full send it on the wet track, that's it yourself.
Well, it's the formation lap, you can't damage your car, it would make the most sense to.
In the formation lap, I thought you meant the actual race. I'm about to say, I won't listen everywhere, I'm still really confident you know it.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure in this game, and Harvey's overtaking Matthew at the start. He's preparing, he's doing his race sims in that plan A. The spray is really. Imagine what it's like actually driving them. Bet it's a bit better than what we see.
Spa.
I know in this game you can cars if it's monsoon level weather.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, he could in the last game, I don't imagine he took it out this game. Like, it rained that badly, the safety car would come out like on its own, with no incident. My trainer has absolutely sent this lap. He's miles ahead.
Yeah, it's done exactly what I said. Learn the track as if it's a full race lap.
Oh, and he's
then
done
heat your
so
tyres like
well.
that at the end.
It's testing out where the grip is. Almost dropped it. This turn one's going to be like Hungary in real life, I imagine.
Oh yeah, there's no way about it. Definitely.
Even worse for front runners, because they're not. Well, it's very long run down to turn one, so maybe they are at full speed when they get there. But at the back runners, it's easier because you're faster, so you know where you can brake. Sam and Pepsi, watched them the 17th and 18th. I imagine they'll be in the top 10 by the end of this first lap.
Very poor quality from Haas.
Well,
Haas and McLaren.
Darrell and Valde didn't and Pepsi binned it, so. A bit unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Watch Darrell come back to the podium.
It's a one-stop,
So
I
is that.
imagine, round here.
The weather.
I watched the back, you watched the front. Here we go.
Alright, they're now starting to rev, I think.
Yep,
Yeah,
and
there's
they're off.
lights out and away we go. Andrea gets away well, much better than Matthew. Harvey's jumped Matthew, and he's jumped Andrea on the start, and Harvey's into the lead since the first time on the 2020 game. And there's Jerker on the inside of Andrea as well. Harvey leads Jerker and Andrea alongside one another. And I think Andrea's just about got the inside line and the edge over Jerker.
Been in the back,
P2.
TGR, I think he had contact.
Andrea's trying to reapply the pressure to Harvey up front, but Harvey knows how to lead a race. He's a man with plenty of experience there. And the two Alpines are already up in 4th and 5th, and they're pushing as hard as they can on the rear of Jerker.
I feel like that bit of a shocking start there. Positives had an even worse one. He's down 5 places. There's someone's dropping. Harrison's dropping.
Right at turn
I
5.
think he's lost. I imagine he's lost it on that curb. Daryl's up 6 spots. He wasn't wrong about him potentially grabbing a podium here.
Ooh,
Or as I say, that
gets
is
on the curb and
takes a very wide line. Giving a few of the spots back, but I
he's
believe
alright though.
Norton's come round, as you would expect. So it's Harvey that leads them around the first lap of this Hungary race.
Ooh, Andrea all out of shape there on the exit into final corner. Was right on the rear of the Aston Martin of Harvey.
Jerker, the Tier 2 driver, is chilling way out of where it should be. TJ's round again in the penultimate corner. Harrison pits for a new wing, I imagine. This is brave enough to slap some inters on it already.
Madman.
Before the race,
Jerker's got the pace to maintain the Alpines behind it.
before the race, I got told by the Alpines that they wouldn't race each other. So I wonder if that changes when push comes to shove.
TGR retires already.
Bit,
That was quick.
Bit
He was
early
quick
to
to
call
quit.
it quits, but whatever floats your boat. Stops us getting safety cars
Especially
later.
in
Go
this
for
weather.
it. I believe he was hit in the run to turn 2, so bless him.
Solid is close to Kieran but unable to find a way past in these tricky conditions.
Graves pushing Harvey about. Solid's only up 1 spot. He needs to make some places, but he needs to be calm with it. Needs to be patient. Has the pace, he just needs to wait.
I think he's good at that. I think we'll get Kieran here. Yeah, he gets a good exit. Not good enough though.
I think Kieran's a bit too close. He might fancy sending it. Nope, we're gonna wait. Oh no, he has a lot. Press scare Kieran out the way. Normally it works. Not this time.
Not quite.
The battle in the back between Titan and Darrell, I believe. Yes, there is. Darrell makes the move on the Red Bull. Darrell making his way back up after his cracking start, followed by a mistake, followed by his round 2 of his cracking start.
Now he needs to close up to positive in front.
Pepsi all over Titan. He's not mental enough to send it at turn 4 now.
It's so scary as a driver seeing someone
Oh,
behind
he's
you
mental
going
to
up
send it
turn
round the
four.
outside of the chicane. Surely not. Titan forces him out. Good driving.
English big boy getting involved too.
This big boy has been a bit quiet recently. Don't remember talking about him much over the last few races. I'm not sure what happened to him in quali. I don't think he was here in quali, was he? They're dropping.
So.
The top 5 are dropping pack of fast. Yeah, top 5. Comes under a lot of pressure from Druid here. I think Drew's going to have him. He's moving a bit too much there. Pac-Man mate need to pick a line and go for it. Will he try the switcheroo? He does, but not got enough traction. Drew is stuck behind Pac-Man for another lap. The one problem with
Arm King looking at Matthew in front.
They said he wasn't going to fight. I'd say will push them to shove and will it change? Matthew right now dropping back a little bit from Jerker. Might be a bit less confident in the rain than some of the pad players, but that's the trade-off. You get a wheel.
Right on Harvey.
He's always right on him. Normally drop back. Imagine he's right on the grass, on the limit of what is acceptable. I imagine. But I imagine how difficult it is to see. Good on these drivers.
Solid looking to maybe have a look up the inside of Kieran? No. Didn't get the exit he needed.
Nice patient driving from Solid so far. Hopefully he keeps it up. It's sure helps if you could win the race soon, but you can't. Give them patient with it. Oh, there's a huge... Ooh. What's going on here?
Backfires in the wall. He's taking Druid with him as well. Druid and Hurricane go into the pits. Harrison's just gone.
No idea what happened there, but two people in the wall.
3 places.
Solid down the inside of Kieran. And made the move. Kevin's lost it in front of him, and just like that, he's behind the Alpines. From 11th to 6th in a corner and a half.
Oh, Kevin's out.
Yeah, he hit the wall, didn't he?
I thought he was then like driving back on the track. He was. What happened?
Hope he can't be retired on the track. He might have got hit.
No, Kevin wouldn't do that.
Well, it could be one of those gentle bumps that just ruin your car, maybe.
No, because it hit the wall and then it was driving back on track.
Or maybe at that point it damaged his rear wheel or something. Be interested to see Solid actual pace now as you got clean air. Purple middle sector. Purple middle sector, so I imagine it's pretty speedy, and he's taking about 5/10 off the top 5.
They're all so slow behind Harvey.
Harvey just controlling the pace. It'll be interesting to see who's got
Matthew.
Matthew and Jerker. Have they got enough straight line speed? Jerker's also got the toe off Andrea. Solid with a very fast lap.
Good stuff from Matthew to not be brash.
Solid lap is 6 cents faster than anyone else's. They're really going for it now.
McLaren swapping places.
Harvey's creating a choo-choo train and a half behind them.
Oh yeah.
Oh, boy.
Ooh! Andrea a little wide, almost space for Jerker. One civil mistake, and all these positions have changed.
And
like Andrea doing that.
That holds it. I think he was far enough ahead with that. Fine. But if it's not, it will get reported, so we'll see. All a bit shaky on that curb. The curb you don't gain much in the wet. I don't think. I think it's a bit scary to put your traction down on it.
Oh, Solid's already in with the pack now.
Solid's arrived. And he's right behind Harvey King.
Oh, what's happened to Matthew?
Matthew's had a stinker on the exit, I think. Could be under pressure from his title rival here. Goes defensive. Oh, he moves across a little bit. Don't do it again, Matthew, not again. Oh, he just about holds it. He's a bit, I think he was fine, but... Yeah. Oh, down the inside, goes Solid in! Oh, just
No, it's
about.
very brave.
Great
Very
racing from
ambitious.
both of them. How the
Switch
switch
back
of
up towards turn
room.
4. No. You don't go side by side at turn 4.
These two will if you give him the chance. As well as that. Are very aggressive. Just like that. It's Matthew and Arm King swap places. I wonder if they'll swap him back for the sake of the championship. Bit early in the race back now, I think, but I wonder if they will think about it. Jerky's got a penalty.
Jerker.
That's huge.
Solid has been really patient all race, and now he's behind Matthew. He's got no patience whatsoever.
I wouldn't say he has no
inside at every
patience. He
corner.
saw an opportunity, took it, and the Jerker and Armour King are almost side by side.
He's had a look at a couple.
I think Jerker went wide again. I don't think he's gaining anything out there. I think he's losing time, if anything. And Harvey just not been pressured. And solid round the outside. Oh, surely not. He's going to get the better traction, I think. We're going to have two battles into turn 1, I think, here. Armour King pulls out. Oh, and solid down the inside. He's lunged it, he sent it, and he's made it.
This is great stuff from Solid and from Armour King.
And Armour King makes a move as well.
Oh, Joker's fighting back. On the inside.
Oh, just enough room for the racing. So tricky in these conditions. Will a Solid fancy go? No, he won't. He's too far back. In the span of 2 laps, Matthews dropped 2 places, and Armour King's gone up 2 places. Positive round. Positive round in turn 3. Kept it going though. And Solid's all over the back of Jeff. Solid has such a pace advantage right now. Andrea needs to get past Harvey. Neil needs to get past Harvey. Harvey's holding him up so much.
Yeah.
Sam's joining the battle now. He's making his way to the front.
Here's goes Solid on the inside of Jerker. And he's got the place. That was easy.
And Matthew and Jerker as well.
Oh, and here, Harvey goes wide. Harvey goes wide at the penultimate corner.
He's kept his spot. No one's close
and
enough. And the pit in. 4 people into the pit.
Jerker, Andrea and Harvey.
I wonder if it's a 2-stop now. Or are they going on to Inters? Is that time in the race? Of course, Solid
and Andrea got the tyre advantage over Solid.
Solid could have, no. Armour King could have pitted and left Matthew out, but championship, you want Matthew in first, really.
Yeah.
Matthew has a slow stop though.
So it was sensible from Alpine, but AlphaTauri went to their lead and drove in the
Andrea's dropped behind all of them. I think Andrea's had a slow stop. I think he might have had damage. That's my only explanation for that. No, because you wouldn't drop that far behind Harvey and Jerky have been held up.
True. Yeah, it's a lot.
Time for Solid King to do a tactical Bottas and just slow everyone up. Nice.
Oh, Druid's also on the Inters. Druid's now suddenly in the battle.
Yeah, he was always in the battle.
No, Druid.
They've all gone on to the Inters. Yeah. Oh no. Oh yeah, Druid. Oh, where's he come from?
Yeah.
They always been on the Inters, just cruising around. What did he pit?
I think so.
Who else is on the? Oh, Jerker's off. Everyone's on the Inters behind him. Pepsi might jump. Armour King and Solid might get jumped by everyone here. All the way up to Sam. Pepsi's gone up to 8th as well by kicking the early pit stop. And Davos to 10th. Pretty close between them. Be very close out the pits.
Disaster for Solid. I think he has the pace advantage to bring it back though. Just got his work out.
He might still get lucky. It might be dry enough still. Could be blessed by the weather. But where are they? They're coming up the pit lane now. They're going to lose a few spots. Actually, they might not. Oh, all right.
They're right in the battle.
They are. They're still ahead of Matthew and Andre. I think Matthew and Andre just had slow stops. Andre was the slowest. Druid pushes Armour King very wide. And Solid's making the move. Inside.
Here goes Solid.
Norton's dropped back. I thought
another one.
And Solid's made the move. The Druid with a squeeze. He had no. Imagine if it's bad, but what it looked like, I think he had the right to take the racing line there. I think Armour King's just been a bit brave on the brakes into turn 1. So that both the pit lane exit and the racing line converge. Hurricanes round. So
been doing very good.
Everyone has gone on to the Inters now. New race. I wonder if it'll dry up. That's a safety car. I'm not sure who for. I imagine it's Norton. Yeah, it's Norton.
So suddenly it's the top 7. Druids just joined in. That's really cool to see.
Yeah, truth. We pitted 4 laps ago. Just no, we did not realise. Too focused on solid making moves. So just like that, Andrea and Solid have essentially swapped places, and Arthur King's lost a few spots. Matthew's been in like P6 and P5 the entire race now, so not much change for the young Brit. Harvey's got a bit of a gap now, so finally some breathing space until he catches the safety car and it all gets bunched up again.
Exactly, not much.
The pressure would be, don't hit anyone in the tricky positions. You don't want a 5-second penalty, you don't want damage. Davil's in P10, what a race so far. Pepski doing great. Big boy from last to 11th.
Pretty good.
Yeah, Pepski's up the most places, up 10. Darrell and English Big Boy both up 9. Solid's up 8. And so is Sam.
Drew started 8th. That's pretty good qualifying for Drew.
Yeah? No, Druid's at 5.
Yeah, he started 8th.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Druid's a quick guy. As long as we know, he gets faster every time you see him. Top 8 is where I'd expect him to be now.
That's very true.
I expect Harvey to be close to the front, and he was, so good on him. Darrell's very wide under the safety car. Unique way of warming your tyres up. Take it through grass. Flaps it in AI mode like everyone seems to do. They want to see the safety car. Everyone's warming the tyres up, and Harvey just sat in a straight line, not bothered. Kimi Räikkönen in it.
Yeah.
It'd be great to see Harvey win this race.
Oh, it really would.
The rough season he's had so far. If we bring it home, that would be class. The problem he has is he doesn't have a teammate right now. That will hurt him.
That really will.
Him and Druid really be harmed by the fact they don't have a teammate. They don't have someone they can send into the pits to put some drives on later and see if it's good enough. Where
but when they come to the pit stop window, they get priority.
Ferrari will. They'll be able to send, I don't know, whoever in to see if the slicks are good enough. Alpine will. Ferrari will. Pretty interesting. Positives are a bit of a stinker with the spin. Also, I think he got judged by half the grid when you all went to Inters.
Unfortunate positive. And for the bottom 4 drivers, they're not having a good race.
Yeah, it is. That's not bad. I would say the bottom 4, I'd say the bottom 3. I think Cameron's been alright.
He's been in with it. His just position doesn't reflect his race so far. Druid's out!
What's happened to Druid?
He's just binned it under safety car. No!
Oh no! We've jinxed him.
Druid! No!
That's a bit poor. Oh. It's the safety car, my guy.
Oh, that is so painful. That is so upsetting.
Do that.
It's a safety car restart.
They've got in the comparison's not here, I just remembered.
Oh, he jammed his foot against the desk, so he was like in pain. So he's held the trigger down. Oh.
It's clumsy. 5-second penalties for a few people here. For fucking half the grid. Oh no.
And they're gonna have to serve it.
Everyone's getting a bit angsty and rushes halfway up the side of Matthew. What the fuck's going on here? The fucking Titan's gone into the pits already. He's not waiting. So that's Kieran. Harvey, you need to go.
When Harvey goes, he got the jump on everybody. He's solid. Battling with Joker. He's up into P2. He's ahead. Who will break later? And it's solid.
Everyone.
Oh, the Joker won't give up.
That's poor safety car etiquette from everyone involved. I think everyone's gone too early, I think.
Oh yeah, pretty much half the grid went too early.
Harvey had the right to wait, and he did. He waited for fucking years. They've waited that long. Kieran's only lost probably about 15 seconds or something.
Andrea on the inside of Matthew up towards turn 4.
Probably not, yeah. Solid's up in place. I imagine that 5-second penalty, is it the 5-second one I imagine? Penalties it is.
Yeah.
The problem with that,
the
problem, yes, he's going to have to serve it. He's going to have to pit again, surely. If it's a drive or another set of inters, he surely will pit again. That's damaged.
Too much rain.
3 people's races there.
He didn't have to go, but he was going very slow.
I don't think that's on Harvey. Harvey has the right to go at the line. Everyone else is just
it
trying
gives
to.
me Magello vibes.
Everyone's trying to push him along. That's everyone but Harvey's fault. Harvey didn't speed up, well, from what I can tell, he didn't suddenly slow down a lot. I imagine he kept his pace the entire time. Well, we'll find out after the race, but
yeah.
Solid's fastest lap again. There's a Hurricane round in the back. I think he'd had contact positive. Of a stinky race those two are having now. Armour King and Matthew. Will we hear Matthew was faster than you? Or will Armour King, the team boss, just say no overtaking please?
Has drivers in the points right now.
Yeah, both Haas drivers from the back, basically the back row, doing solid points. Will we hear Darrell is faster than you on the radio? That'll be fun. Harvey under a lot of pressure from Solid. Solid needs to make this move and he needs to bolt. Jerk his pace. Seems to have fallen off a cliff on his tyres. He doesn't seem to have that.
Solid will get Harvey.
Yeah, I imagine Armour King will be past Jerker soon. Your rest doesn't.
It's a matter of
Your rest goes. Recharge is basically instantly around here in the wet. Use as much as you want now. Management doesn't really exist in the wet. Harvey fastest again. Not Harvey, Solid, sorry.
Just still can't get past Harvey though.
So difficult to overtake. There's one place really, and the final corner is so difficult to follow through. You basically,
especially in these conditions,
you're begging that Matthew did what he did earlier. That Jerky does what Matthew did and loses the back end and gets a bad run out. That's the only real chance. Hurricane retires in the pits. Had a bit of a rough one. Hold it a day.
Fair enough.
Oh, it's all over Harvey. Will he send it into the chicane? Oh, he's looking.
Oh, he has a look.
Oh, you can't do that. Solid, that's on you, mate. You can't send someone like that. That's your own fault. Harvey has the right to take the corner. Jerker needs to find about 2.5 seconds so we can get a bit of a tail. That's what he needs. Because right now there might be a bit of frustration, I imagine, about people wanting to be passed. Wanted to be passed and wanted to be within that 5 seconds of Solid.
Solid gives Harvey some breathing space with a small mistake.
Not going to get him there. Army gives Jerker some breathing space. Everyone's giving everyone some breathing space. Pepski's the closest. Will he have a chance? Definitely not. Although Packer Farm red light, oh no, it's because it's wet. That's why. I was about to say, how has man not got any ERS left? This is Inter's condition. They struggle to get it below 90 normally around Inters on any track. Except maybe Monza. Anyway, now the sit-in formation. One thing, well, I'm not going to say that. Yeah, I'll say it at the end of the race if it's still true. It's too early to say that now.
Alright.
I was going to say, the models used to make so people are less likely to crash, but I never want to say that too early.
Oh yeah, never. We lost a quarter of the grid so far, so...
Wow, almost halfway. Need to hurry up the pace, boys. You know, I want to go to bed soon. Got college in the morning. Harvey, let him pass. I want this race to end.
Oh yeah, it'll be much quicker with Sullivan in the lead. He has the pace, but you can't use it.
He's lapping about a second
Gary...
probably lapping about 6 times quicker than Harvey, mate. There's one go. Oh, don't do that, I want to see that. A lovely scrap.
I reckon he's got a second of pace in the tank.
Armour King and Harvey are in the best spots right now. He's faster again. Every lap is a fast lap. And so it's Armour King and Harvey that are in the best places to win right now. Neither have 5-second penalties or 3-second penalties. They're both chilling. In fact, no one's going to be able to get this penalty unless you go to the end on these inters, and if you do that, you deserve to win. Because that would be sensational. Take this tie to the end.
Never know, Solid showed us what can be done in France.
Yeah, but most people are 7-lap old tires. That'd be 25 laps on the inters, that'd be mental. Can't even do that on the mediums. Oh, and Solid's got a brilliant running down the inside! Brilliant!
Harvey fights it back!
Really trying to undercut. Brilliant! Brilliant move. Oh, he's going again! A little bit of contact. Harvey keeps it just about the track. Desperate times go for desperate measures. Kieran, that's not where you can't park there, sir. He's put the softs on. The fuck?
What?
Hey, look at this spray and tell me you think it's soft on. He's still got at least another 5 laps. And that's if he stops raining. Jerk is managing to get to Arm King very well. It's just somewhat difficult to overtake round here. I think that's what they're learning.
I think you need like a 2-second pace advantage to get them past.
I wouldn't say 2 seconds, I'd say maybe a second and a half. I think you need. I don't even think you need that. I think you just need to be able to follow them close and to be a lot faster in the final sector, like 7 or 8 times faster in the final sector.
Oh yeah, it's all about the final sector.
That's what matters. Solid is much faster in the middle sector, but it doesn't matter because he can't really do anything there. He's tried.
Yeah.
He gave it a go, but he can't really do much. You forget how good Harvey actually is. I remember back in the day, I remember season 1, where he was the Ferrari number 2 driver. He used to crash every race, and he used to get stick for not being able to drive with people. Now, he's very good at it. He's incredibly quick, one of the fastest on his day. He is, he's the defending champion. The fastest, one of the fastest on his day. He's pretty respectful, I'd say, to majority of people. Well, Solid's trying again, the final sector. Go on, son.
This could just work
again. The switcheroo, I think, might be aboard here. Oh, they're just going to go around the outside of him. That's the pace advantage. But here comes Harvey with all his DRS. I told you, he needs to move over a bit, so there's like a much room. He's down the inside.
This is brilliant.
Oh, and Armour King and Jerk are scrapping away as well. But that's the lead more important into turn 2.
Still on the inside.
Solid's got this surely, I think. On to turn
No.
4 to go again. Brilliant. What racing?
Oh, Solid try it.
Oh no!
Right the outside of Harvey.
This is Alonso. Oh no! Oh, he kept it. Ah, you can't.
Just about.
Solid, mate. Can't do it into that corner. You need to learn. One's enough. You got very.
There's no side pod damage for him.
You got very lucky. You didn't go around. Jerk and Harvey. But the one lap everyone decides to try and overtake each other. It's like that. Solid makes the move.
And Andrea and Matthew.
Andrea and Matthew scrapping away as well. Everyone's just taking. I think. Sam with a 3-second penalty. That's going to hurt him a lot.
It's rare to see.
Yeah. Normally he's kept consistent. Someone's round. It's Daryl. Daryl is supposed to be the Hungary specialist. Oh, that hurts. Well, the Hungary specialist doesn't look when he's raining. That's what we've learnt today. Solid, not close enough, I don't think, to make it move down the straight. Neither is, no one, I don't think. The other problem is, ERS charges that quickly, you can't really get a jump on them, because they're going to have ERS as well, just as much as you are. As long as they don't waste it, and just use it on the 2 straights, you can't really get past them. Unless you've got no wing on, you're just a bullet in a straight line. Train behind Sam as well. Bakafam and Pepsi looking to make the way past. Everyone seems to be close to each other, at least in the top 10 as well, that's nice to see. A bit different for a change where it's all 15-second gaps. Andre's about 16 miles wide into that corner. Just on his dropped it. So, yeah. That's
but Solid is right on Harvey's rear end.
the pressing, wasn't it? Andre, that was
looking to win the race.
incredibly clumsy to rejoin like that. It's Harvey looking to make it look. This is going to be Alonso Hamilton vibes. This.
Oh, it really is.
Will they look to make a move?
I think Andrea's wing is okay.
No, surely we put it on. His
It's
wing
on
is
full.
He hit the bullet. He can't. Bloody his car might be indestructible. Here comes something of a pop into where he's a tenth and a half behind. No. Close.
Harvey locked his wheel.
What? Solid should have gone the outside there.
Matthew's
the outside.
pit.
Matthew's
pit for softs.
pitting. He's not pitting to softs. He's pitting to softs.
He's pitting to softs.
Too early. There's spray everywhere.
Way too early.
Might have thrown this race away. That's how I'm missing something. You think he's thrown this race away. There's spray everywhere. Is it raining still? I think it stopped raining, but I still think it's too much spray.
DRS hasn't been enabled. That means it's
The
way
rest
too early.
hasn't been enabled, and I can't tell if it's raining or not. I don't think so. I think it has stopped. It's Matthew's pace like. Let's watch.
Andrea's out.
Yeah, he's got
Crash.
the pits. Yeah, he's hit the wall. Yeah.
Safety car. Oh, that's gonna help.
That's.
Oh, no, it won't.
Might save him. He did get overtaken by Harrison, which is not a great start.
Yeah, because everyone else gets a free stop after he's just spent 20 seconds in the pits.
And he's spun. He's lost it. He's kept
Yeah,
it
it's not
going.
soft time yet. You might be worth that under safety car though.
No, at this point he's slapping them. So
The top two do.
well, everyone's pitting.
Armour King stays out. He's
Right.
slowing down. He realised that was a mistake.
Track position. No, I think that's because of his Delta. What tyres? He's got on mediums. Why? They're all going too early. Every one of them's going too early.
I think it's worth it.
It's,
At the end of the safety car, I think it will be fine.
maybe, but we've just watched Matthew drop it under the safety car. And they're all
Oh, and
putting
Harvey's not broken his wing on the exit of the pit. Out of the pit. He went too early and his wing's all gone.
Yeah, it's too early. Armour King's played it right here. If the safety car comes in soon, he is going to absolutely abandon them.
No, Harvey's just ruined his entire race. He's got no front wing, he has to pit
And
again.
Jerker's got. Oh yeah, Solid had the penalty, didn't he? Ah, that's it. Matthews.
It's not that bad though. He only
Matthews
has Jerker at the front.
pit, and he's come out in 10th. So that's not worked out. Solid, well, if you're solid now, you just focus on finishing the race. You get the points advantage. If you win, you win. If you don't, you don't. Just finish ahead of Matthew. That's the goal.
Solid
Andrea.
passes. Harvey, how does he have to go?
Andrea's had a shocker again. Which is pretty sad.
Yeah, it's really sad. He just can't not bottom. It's sad for AlphaTauri because they could challenge Alpine. But
I'm not sure about the softs here. Surely Sully should be able to overtake Harvey. Yeah, Harvey's going ridiculously slow.
I
Surely.
don't think he can. It's yellow flag, double yellow flags.
I know, but if they're going slow enough, I'm pretty sure you are allowed to overtake them.
I think he's going just about fast enough.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, look at the understeer.
He just had a nightmare here. He's put the softs on as well. Thought they'd made the move on Harvey now. Harvey went off the track, so that would be allowed.
Armking was really safe.
As pit. This might be really clever because they've all been held up so much by Harvey. But it's solid, huge.
No, it would have been better off if he hit with everyone else.
Yeah, in hindsight. But also he's got one less lap on those softs, which would be huge because normally they go about 9 laps around here. Matthew's chugging along an 8th now. Not
You might have to push harder though, so we can get the positions, especially
the Jerker can go to the end. Sam can go to the end. Pepsi can go to the Harrison's still an AI, still on the Inters. Harrison's going to be rapid on this race. Harrison will be leading this race. I actually know his AI won't go through people. But if his AI goes through people and doesn't actually have to overtake them, he will be leading this race. Back at the end of the first lap.
But it's slow as well.
The track doesn't dry up like within the next lap or two. Everyone here has choked it by not putting the Inters on. As if everybody catch the fucking safety car, that's the task in itself.
If everybody's choked it though, no one's really choked it. They don't lose any positions.
Matthew went past Harrison, which is a bit cheeky. We'll take the AI.
Yeah.
It's a bit dirty, but we'll allow it.
We move.
Yep, so that post to overtake him. Titan Place is doing the same thing now, so.
As is positive. Fair enough, everyone is. Oh, Harrison's pitting, that's why.
Will the ghosts go on to softs? If the Harrison.
Okay, it is definitely soft condition then.
That's if he puts it on softs. If he puts it onto inters, then it's not. If he puts it onto a dry tyre, then it is. He's putting it on the dry tyre. Yeah. It must be. AI thinks it's about time. Before it looks much drier, there's a lot less spray. It's the red safety car today, it's not the Aston Martin, which is a shame. So, how's the day been?
Yeah, it's been good.
Yes, the second week in college it now. 6th form.
Yeah.
Okay, have a good.
Yeah, it's alright. It's stressful, but yeah.
You're a weekend useful.
Fair enough. Yeah, can't wait.
Wait till it actually starts getting difficult. I'm already praying that UK little COVID lockdown at some point next year, so get some T-line assessments, grades instead.
Yeah, they're a lot easier.
You know, EAs where I don't deserve it. Safety car will be in this lap. I wonder if we'll get a repeat of what happened. Is in this lap. Hopefully everyone respects the Jerker and doesn't try and zoom past each other before Jerker decides it's time to go. But we will see. Holland's in a good place to win this race now. No penalties. Pretty good. Jerker will likely bolt it any second now, I imagine. He's waiting, and he's waiting, and he's...
Yeah, he goes.
Everyone's cheeky again. Oh my god!
Oh,
Matt absolutely in the traction, I believe. That has not gone well.
Sure they don't need to see it.
Yep, that was fine. Don't worry, guys. That's just got to use that. I'm 99% sure he just dropped that under traction. I don't think anyone was on that side of the track with him. Kieran's rejoined. He's on goal.
I just see someone teleport.
Solid
Okay.
fancies. He can't do it. Will also his tyres get to the end. It'd be phenomenal still if he makes them. Although he has safety cars and he might be just okay.
French Grand Prix, I think he'll do.
Yeah, but the softs are offering. I'm not sure if you race drivers and stuff, they fall off very quickly.
They do, they really do.
After about 4 laps, I think a switch point normally happens. Didn't the over game, I'm not sure. 3-second time penalty, you don't like to see that. I was back in the race to be fair.
Look at this top 3, that's a top 3 you don't often see. Jerker and Pakafan, fancy there. So it's Jerker.
Oh, Pakafan. Well, really, Pakafan plays the strategy so far, look at him go.
Here comes Solid. Doesn't have the DRS just yet.
He's on Jerker's gearbox, he can't decide if he wants to go or not. Down the inside there, with miles tyre advantage, pace advantage. Bob's running full. Jerker can't really fight it back with Pakafan, fancy go. Deep, Armour King's down the inside a little bit, but Pakafan gets the better traction.
No, will he try it on turn?
But Armour King's got the even better traction out of that corner. Pakafan's doing his best at doing a mini impression. Harvey?
Oh, Pakafan's around!
Oh no, I've jinxed that one.
Harvey's up to 5th.
Harvey? Everyone must have raked when they saw Matthew like die. And he just his foot in and just took everyone. I think that's what must have been.
It says purple sector 2 for Harvey.
Yeah, I imagine he's pretty quick on his... Oh, about the fact, well, not really, he's stuck behind Sam, so it might not be the fact. Everyone should be getting fast every lap now. I imagine it becomes a case of whoever sits the lap next should be the fastest. Sam's an AI, don't like to see that down the straight. That's Evo, go around the outside.
Oh, Sam's AI go with it.
But
there goes Harvey up into P4. Great stuff. Things you'd love to see, that's high up there.
Arm King fancy the move on Jerker. I imagine there will be a lot of whining about some tonight, but from what I can tell, I hope Titan please to let English big boy by. Most of them are being a bit hard at times, but must be really fair. There's only been a few who have gone, that's that guy.
Brilliant race, all just getting out of shape.
It's been a class night, hasn't it? So far, anyway. Qualifying was the best of the season.
Everyone crashes into each other.
This is where 4 people finish the race now. Pakafan's having a nightmare. He's probably hands-wind a bit of it. The Armour King.
DRS enabled, here comes Armour King.
Yeah, should be easily passed, no questions asked.
Harvey looking to join in the battle of the podium players.
Jerker's holding
Harvey
on.
the podium would be something to see.
Cannot hold on forever. Jerker has the penalty. See, soon the tyres will switch, I imagine, making the offence. But until then, he's going to fall back quite a bit. Same for Sam, to be fair. But Sam seems to be up at the same tyres, that's why. Pakafan's on there, nightmares. That was the brass top of the race. I think that's enough to classify him as an English specialist from now on.
Yeah, we're in the draw again. Of course it's going to be fast. Not like it's anywhere near anyone there.
He's just sat there doing quality laps. To be fair, Solid's not beat the lap, so it must be pretty good.
I'm sorry, but the Haas is a beautiful car.
Pakafan pit is an entire car, I imagine, at this point.
Just give me other shit.
He's got out of the car, forget about the place it. The Hass is not
Literally.
the Hass is not a beautiful car, I've seen things, but I'll allow it. From 15 people to 11 people in 15 laps, so I call that success. The success. Back as cars come out, if that causes safety car, I'm a cry.
Yeah, just neutralise the entire race.
It ruined half the people's races on the softs, so they'll all be scammed. I'll just driving relatively peak at the moment. Armageddon, you can try and close up, but I imagine the tyres are going off soon. You'll probably save an ERS in the fence soon. RV's tyres much like left in them, they'll just be praying close to Jerker. Pepsi move on Sam. It's Ferrari fans, I believe. I believe Pepsi was in Ferrari.
No, he's left.
But I believe he was.
Has. Yeah, it was, sorry.
I want to pass Titan Police. Yeah, going for it down inside. Oh, not quite enough. Car is all over Jerker.
Slowly catching him.
He's not slowly catching him, he's right behind him.
Yeah, he was like a second behind last lap, so he's caught by like a half a second each lap. It's been a couple of laps.
Time for the soft tyre runners. We can still keep pace with Jerker. Solid, no longer sitting fastest lap of the race. May or may not be a coincidence. If it finishes like this, that's a huge whack in the nose to Matthew's championship lead.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm not sure if he was hit or not. I don't think he was. I think he's just dropped it on the throttle. But I don't know, I'm not sure. Ask him afterwards.
Yeah.
Absolutely punted by someone and just haven't seen it. Here comes Pepsi and Sam. Sam lets him by. Not what you love to see as a Ferrari guy. If friends do team orders even when they're not on the same team.
So Solid will be leading the championship after this race.
Imagine Armky will be pretty close behind Matthew, I believe.
Yeah. He's got a 25 to Matthew.
Yes, the racing over there gonna happen.
Oh,
They might both get punches and both drop down to last and Jake wins the race. We don't know.
And Darryl will come back and win it.
You never know. With that fresh pair of softs might do bits. Everyone's getting penalties now, it's that stage of the race, but they're all just pushing as hard as they can with dead tyres.
Driver we haven't talked about a lot today, positive. Sitting in P7, he's had a pretty decent race, I think.
He's had a bit of a stinker. His P dropped it, and then he dropped it a few times after that. Saved car, and then he's done a good recovery drive to put it. P, to be fair. Maybe he should be ahead of Sam and Pepsi, maybe on pace. I think he's a bit faster than them both. He's done a decent job. He's very, very rapidly improving his solid. Not solid, positive.
Oh yeah, definitely. Really
I think he keeps improving at the rate of Daddles round at the back. Rip. A Hungary specialist title might be on its way out for him. But the positives are improving very quick. Definitely in tier 1 next season. Fighting for the tier 2 title at the moment. You never know. Next season, maybe a title contender. You never know. Proves at the rate he's improving, that is.
Definitely the potential there.
Very similar to Harvey, I think.
Oh yeah.
He's a bit aggressive sometimes, I think. That will come with races. The more races he does, the more he'll learn to respectfully race people. The better driver he will be.
Learning, but incredible start.
Harvey
Look
is
at his dad down in 1907.
his dad dropped it too. Jerker's dropping Harvey, tired thing. Don't think there's enough laps for him to catch the top two. Unless there's a puncher. My god.
If there's a puncher, all hell will break loose.
Imagine that. Harvey, Harvey, King, Fulham all get punches. Same lap, last lap. The scenes.
Jerk comes through to win. Pepsi second, Sam, the positive best of the rest. Or P4 just off the podium.
I respect the effort, that's incredible. Titan's got 17 seconds of penalties. What's he been doing? You're putting 17 seconds of penalties around here.
Is he is he just hit everybody? No, he can't even.
He's flown over the chicane like 4 in a row.
He just let English people pass him.
He needs to keep pushing, he might lose a point if Harrison gets in 13 seconds.
Harrison.
AI saying it's the 4 stopper today. The boy now. Jerk is flying up to the back of Armour King here. Yeah. The softs, I can tell you, are likely a bit dead.
Just maybe.
He's dropped Harvey by about 1.5 seconds that lap, and he's zooming to Armour King.
As well. Surprised it's not faster through sector 2.
Back, big boys round, unlucky. If he keeps it going, he should still get ahead of Titan. 9 tenths, I don't think he's going to be close enough, but he might have a chance. He's going to need a
penalty though. He's dropped Harvey, I think, right enough.
Oh yeah, he's got a penalty. Shit, I forgot about the penalty. He dropped Harvey, that's good. Pep's Whopper hasn't really worked out.
2% ERA.
Both of them are pushing like stabbed rats. They're so solid, to be fair. Solid managed to ties pretty well. I'm giving that way. Pretty good at that, to be fair.
Gets a puncher as you say that.
Boom.
All 4 of his tyres explode.
This is where Jerker and Armour King collide. Hell would break loose.
Solid though. One absolute brilliant recovery. Up 11 positions.
Is that a very mature driver, I'd say.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Suddenly a huge for his championship. He's gone racing with his championship rival. They've had a bit of wheel banging, but that's to be expected. It's online lobbies, for God's sake. But apart from that, yeah, it's been a class to watch them both.
Brilliant. This is the line to win the Hungarian Grand Prix.
Armour King second, will take the third.
Harvey with his return to the top, up in 4th.
Yeah, Pet's Sam 6th, positive, will hold on for 7th. That tight place will drop. Yeah. No, he might sit in the top 10.
He will, but yeah.
Harvey will be frustrated with himself today. Dropping on the pits like he did.
Yeah, what could have been? Could have been out the Armour King and solid.
Oh, what could have been?
Big boy 8th. So yeah, brilliant drive and Jerker.
The last 7 laps weren't thrilling, but it's what you expect.
Provided a good at the end, even though it didn't actually turn in. Almost.
Potential for a good battle.
There he is, Solid, your new championship leader. Taking over from Matthew once again. No longer on 69 points. I have a feeling Titan Police will get some of those penalties removed. He's got to have at least like 10 seconds of safety car penalties, surely.
Yeah, I don't imagine all of them are All of them are corner cutting, surely not.
Wait, it must be only 5 seconds for safety car and all the rest corner cutting. Otherwise, it wouldn't mathematically make sense.
That's outrageous. He's speaking to after the race if that's like that.
No, it must be all corner cutting. Yeah, times 5. Yeah. Wait, I don't know. Well done to our top 3 today, though. Well done to everyone who in the race, like especially the top 6, the top 7. No, that's all good results for all those drivers. Pepsi and Sam up insane amounts of positions, but that's not a surprise for those two. Oh, it was a very good race. Well, thank you all for watching. Make sure to tune in this time tomorrow and this time Wednesday and Sunday for F2 in the Academy. I don't know if that's streamed or not. And then this time next week for round 8. Well, thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.
Well, on that